Yes, people, welcome back to Premsy TV. I hope everybody is blessed. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribing, liking and sharing. Help man push the channel out as I'm starting off. Be much appreciated. I'm going to be previewing the Arsenal versus Newcastle game for you. It's going to be 12 o'clock Saturday kickoff. And we don't really normally do great with them kind of times. Arsenal been treated a bit like a whore recently. We've got no Europe and we're just being thrown left, right and centre Monday night, here, there, everywhere. It's a mad thing. So I've had some time to reflect now on the loss that we've had against Liverpool. I've watched the game back, and to be honest with you, the performance was horrendous. The first half, we could have been a bit more progressive. We could have kept the ball better. However, we stayed in the game. It was only 1-0. But for me, the changing point was the kickoff on the touchline between Arteta and Klopp. That was a telling factor for me. You've seen the passion Arteta had, which was all great, but the experience he's got behind it didn't match that passion, because when Arsenal came out, we came out like headless chickens, and when Liverpool came out like different animals, and to be honest with you, they absolutely annihilated us in that second half. And if it weren't for Ramsdale, God, you don't know what the score would have been. So just putting that game aside now, they're a top team, Liverpool, so we have to brush past that real quick. We've had 10 games unbeaten, and we can't just let that fold like that. We got Newcastle next. They're on a bit of an upward spiral. They got Eddie Howe just come in. They drew 3-3 with Brentford. So it's not going to be an easy game, but this should be a game that we should be going to. It should be absolutely spanking Newcastle. We should be spanking them, because they're nowhere near the level that we're at. Do you know what I mean? They've only just got a new manager. And to be honest with you, they're sitting in right at the bottom of the league. So we should be turning Newcastle over, and this is a vital game to then show us what our mentality is like and how we can recover from a loss, because we've got United after Newcastle, and yeah, they've just sacked Ollie. The fans are all up for it now. Carrick's come in, they've won 2-0, but for me, they're still vulnerable. So if we can't beat Newcastle, then we're going to end up going to Old Trafford with our heads down. So we have to annihilate Newcastle, and for me, we need to be going to Old Trafford and sticking it on Manchester United as well, because these next two games are going to be vital for us to then build a little bit of a consistency again, try to build another little run up, because 10 games are done now, but there's no shame getting beat by Liverpool. So in regards to the lineup, for me, I'd bring Kieran Tierney back into the lineup against Newcastle. I think that we were lacking some attacking threat down the left-hand side and experience. And for me, Kieran Tierney, he has that in abundance. And I think now is the time for the back four to start developing a partnership and developing that understanding between themselves. So Kieran Tierney's got to come back in for me. I want to see Martinelli getting some more game time. That's even if that means him coming on in the 60th minute, getting a little run out, gives him 30 minutes to actually show us what he can do and he's capable of. Because we've seen it in glimpses before as Arsenal fans. He's had high praise from Ronaldinho, but we need this attacking threat now, because Aubameyang's starting to decline. I love Aubameyang. He's done great for Arsenal Football Club over the years, but he's starting to decline now. And we need to start seeing some progressive attacking movements, because the balance between defence and attack in Arsenal right now is non-existent. It seems like we're just more or less a counter-attacking team, and basically we're just staying back more defensively solid, and that seems like the tactic Arteta is going for. But we need to find that balance between attack and defence, because we need to be putting it on teams that need to get it put onto, and when it comes to playing the big teams, we'll just end up staying pinned in our own half, which needs to change. So I'm just going to give you guys my starting lineup on the game. So I'm going to go with Ramsdale in goal. I think Ramsdale's been unbelievable since he's come in, and he hasn't put a foot wrong. He's changed the passion that the players all had. So I'll stick with Ramsdale. I'll have Tomiyasu right back, Gabriel and Ben White, Kieran Tierney. That should be my back four, and we need to stick with that and run with that for me, because that needs to start building some consistency. I'll stick with Sambi Lokonga and Thomas Partey in the middle. Lokonga, yeah, he made a few mistakes against Liverpool. However, as soon as he came off, we absolutely capitulated. We collapsed. Goals were going in left, right and centre. So, for Lokonga, I'll bring him back in. And where I would change it up, normally we've been looking at playing a 4-4-2. I'll play a 4-3-3, and I'll bring Odegaard as the centre attacking midfielder, just in front of Partey and Lokonga. And then I'll play Laka up top with Smith Rowe on the left and Saka on the right. Again, I told you I'll bring on Martinelli within 60 minutes or so. After 60 minutes, I'll bring him on, give him a little run out, maybe bring Aubameyang on later on in the game or whatnot, if we could be chasing a goal. However, that's my starting lineup. Prediction, I'd say Arsenal 3-0. I really hope we can absolutely turn Newcastle over, because it's going to be vital for us, especially going into the Christmas period. We need to start building that form up. So yeah, guys, make sure you're liking, subscribing and sharing. I'll be with you back soon. Peace out.